Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR. Yes, I've got a haircut. Yes, my hair is, I have no idea. Trying to look younger than it is, trying to stick up. It's all crazy, you know? So, this is Sunday night. So, the con is essentially over. We went down to the hotel bar slash restaurant. Food's good. Prices aren't horrible because compared to New York prices. And we didn't really see anybody from the con that was left. Usually you have some stragglers on Sunday night. You might see some people Saturday morning as we are waiting for the hotel shuttle to take us to the airport. 7 a.m. shuttle, 9:40 flight. Oh my God. Help me, Spock. Help me. But an amazing time. So I figure I'd do a little bit of a recap. I'm Listen, I'm going to say this right from the start. I'll probably mention this at the end. I am going to miss people when I do this recap. Don't be offended if I don't mention spending time with you, bumping into you. Honestly, it's been so many people. It's been a beautiful event to meet so many people who it's their first time at North Texas. People who watch this channel, watch myself and Bad Mike or me and Glenn uh, speak about this con. And everybody I spoke to about this con, that it was their first time, remarked that yes, this is very much like being among family. Even their first time here. Now, imagine how it's going to be their second time when people recognize them and people come up and say, "Hey, nice to see you again," and all that. It really is an amazingly awesome time. So, in no particular order, Joe the lawyer. It was his first time at North Texas. I owe him a lot because he was supposed to be my first roommate at North Texas back in, I guess, 2014. He wasn't able to make it, and Rage came, and the rest is history. Because Rage by Friday was telling me we're coming back in the following con. So, uh, got to meet James Raggy in person. Spent a little time talking with James. I've known James for probably the better part of a decade, if not more. It's great to put a face to the voice, an actual in person, making physical contact, shaking of hands. Courtney Campbell, my God, actually getting to spend time with Courtney, sitting down and talking with Courtney, amazing, simply amazing. Uh, Mo Rasmussen, Chris Clark, uh, Ian, Rocky. If these are not new timers here, they've been coming to the con for years. But it's just great to be able to play in their games, sit down with them, talk with them, get to reconnect. Merle ran a great Top Secret. Chris ran a great Fuzzy Heroes. Ian ran some MCC. And by the way, you notice I don't. I play like a game a day these days. And if I run something next year, I probably won't also play in a game that day. I like to keep a lot of time free to meet people, and even doing that, even keeping time free, I was trying to find Kelsey Dion, Shadow Dark. I knew she was a special guest. I knew she. And then people tell me, "Oh, she's running a game in this room." I'm not going to walk into somebody's room when they're running a game. But we both spent the weekend trying to find each other, and finally, I guess I don't know, around 11 o'clock or so, finally got to meet. It was a beautiful thing. She is just as awesome in person as she is on the other side of the computer screen. Deserves every bit of success that she has received. She'll have a lot more coming up, I am sure. Uh, and just like me, and whatever success I have, I owe a large, huge chunk of it to my wife, Rach, who, yes, people have commented. I love Rachel's comments in the background. See, Rach, you're loved. Kelsey's wife is certainly part of that success. So it's great to meet them both. Uh, Aaron Coleman. I mean, Aaron and Aaron's a member of the community who is suffering from terminal cancer and will at some point be leaving a young son behind. This community, I'm getting choked up with talk about this community came up, raised over $30,000 for his son's future for his college education, and I was trying to find Aaron all weekend to talk with him. Didn't know what he really looked like, and we wound up bumping into each other after me and Kelsey had spent some time talking, and I didn't know it was Aaron. Aaron didn't know it was me. We were just like, "Hey, new face." I introduced and said, "Hey, how you like the con?" And we were talking for about 5 minutes before he realized who I was. And when he realized who I realized who he was, and the rest is history. An amazing, amazing person, and it's an amazing, amazing con. Huge, huge props to Gary, Mike, the rest of the volunteers. They ran this seamlessly. I am sure there were problems going on behind the scenes. I saw Gary get called away. I saw Mike get called away. None of us had any issues. The hotel treated the convention like gold. They had a D&D sign, huge, when you came in, with balloons hanging on it, handmade, custom done. They put out snacks starting Wednesday night with sweets and non-alcoholic punch, sparkling punch because it's got to be sparkling. And it was really, really nice. You can tell last year, this year, that this hotel has new management. They really appreciate North Texas RPG Con. They appreciate the patronage, uh, the community. They really, really do, and it is awesome to be in a place like that. People who have been at a TotalCon were comparing North Texas to TotalCon without the Pathfinder Society. So there you go. It's a similar, friendly, open, welcoming atmosphere. There's no litmus test, and nobody's wearing anything on their shoulder. There were no chips to knock off anybody's shoulder. Nothing to prove. Everybody was there to game and to be part of the larger community. Just spot on, awesome. So, I mean, I'm afraid to. I'm forgetting people that I often see. People like Jeff, Matt Roberts, and a shit ton of others. Oh, Jim Kitchen did great. Oh my God. What happens at the midnight auction stays at the midnight auction, unless, of course, the midnight auction says that they can be shared. But Jim Kitchen and Mark Greenberg, you two are two sick puppies. An amazing, amazing. They did a skit for the midnight auction that was second to none. Amazing stuff. If you do come to North Texas, put a lot of caffeine in yourself Saturday evening. You need to go to the midnight auction. It's something that shouldn't be missed, unless, of course, you're under the age of 18, in which case you probably shouldn't be allowed in. But in any case, it is a great time. And Jim ran an amazing auction on Saturday afternoon to benefit the con, to benefit Darlene. Just time goes by too quickly every year. This year it went by even quicker, and it went by so fast because I was spending. Oh, sorry, another person, first time, Joe Block. Um, Joe and I and Rach had a Texas chili for lunch today. Very, very good. But there's something special about North Texas. If you live within driving distance of North Texas and you have not come to this con and you watch this channel, you should be making plans for the first weekend of June next year. Honestly, I'm not blowing smoke. I'm not talking any kind. This is the place to be if you are into old school gaming. If you are into open, welcoming gaming communities, um, this is it. Honestly, nobody's here talking shit or talking politics or any of that. Everybody is here to have a good time and enjoy the company of other gamers. Can't say enough about that. Really, really good. So thank you again to everybody at North Texas. not just the staff, the attendees. You guys make this place great. You make it an awesome convention, the best convention of all the conventions in the game sphere that I go to, and they're all good. Don't get me wrong, but North Texas is special. All right, folks. So let me wrap this up. Pack up the laptop so I can get myself home in the morning without going, where did I put my laptop? Folks, as always, be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well. Tomorrow night, I don't know what I'll talk about tomorrow night. I'll have to see if I missed any gaming news. I'm sure I did. And next live stream is Wednesday night. Myself, Bad Mike. I'm sure it's going to be a North Texas RPG Con wrap up. We may get a guest or two. I don't know. And then starting next week, we are going to have special guests, because we literally have like a waiting list of special guests because of this convention. And again, that's because of you all. You all make this channel what it is, and you all that make this convention what it is. Can't thank you all enough. All right, folks. On that note, God bless. Good night. I will. Next time I see you, I'll be in New York. I know. It's sad. Texas is a wonderful state. Very welcoming. All right, folks. Laters.